Don't do it. Stay with me. Wow. Hey, my newsies. If you would like to be a newsie, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It's always free. You want to reap what you sow. So as you get older, you don't know who's going to have to wipe your ass. Good morning, my little newsies. How are my little newsies doing? I hope that each and every one of you are fine, my newsies, my newsies. Okay, really quick update on Tyka is that he was a preemie. The doctor said he was not a preemie, but Tyka was a preemie. He was born at 34 weeks. Yes, 34 weeks. He was born at 34 weeks. He is now 2 weeks old. When this video go up, he's going to be almost 3 weeks old. But y'all know I get behind. So that's on Tyka. He's doing well. It is 9:26 and it is 62 degrees here in California, and it is a foggy mess. Well, yeah, it's foggy. I'll let y'all see. Ooh, so that's what it's looking like. It is, I guess you would call this an overcast. I have no idea. Y'all know I get mixed up with the fog, the smog, overcast. So it looked like maybe earlier it had fog, but anywho, that's what we're looking like. Now y'all be looking back at me. But anyway, my newsies, since I was talking about baby Tyka, I just don't understand people who abuse their kids, their babies, their toddlers. I just don't get it. Anybody putting their hands on a child that's hurting them, seriously hurting them. Growing up, yes, we got whoopings. That's what they were called, whoopings, okay? And then you wonder why it's now like basically against the law to whoop your child. People take it to the wrong level. You're supposed to be able to spank your child, and what I mean by spank, it's enough to get their attention when they're doing something wrong. And these people, they go to the extreme and they kill their children. They beat, they shake, they seriously hurt children. I just don't understand it. All that you're doing, just remember this. You're going to grow old. And you're going to grow old and you're going to suffer. It's a guarantee. The same way as growing up and you hurt yourself, as you age, any injury you had when you were young, you're going to suffer as you get older. But when you get older, you have to remember, someone is going to have to take care of you. The older you get, you're going to need somebody to be there for you. And the main ones you want to be there are your children. You want your children to be there first. You wouldn't want to be put into a convalescent home, or you want to be with family. So when you mistreat these kids, if you ain't killed them, so as you get older, you don't know who's going to have to wipe your aim. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not guaranteed as you get older that you're able to take care of yourself. So treat your children well, and don't let nobody else hurt your children. As a partner. Don't sit back and let some man come in and hurt your child. Because I've always had my children back. I know that one day I may need their help. So I would want them to remember, my mom did this for me. My mom, you put all this in your children. You want to reap what you sow. And goes the same when you harm a child, or whatever you do to a child, you're going to reap what you sow. In everything. And God will make sure that you will live a long life. That you're going to have to suffer. You have to suffer. It's not cool. But anyway, I just want to just say that, remember this. As you get older, you're going to need somebody. And if you don't have any children, be nice to other people's children. Because you never know who's going to take care of you, or who's going to be there to assist you. Who's going to be there to cook for you? Who's going to be there to help you take a bath? Who's going to be there to wipe your butt? Who's going to be there to protect you from outside people that may do you wrong? You want it to be someone that you know. You want it to be family. You want it to be your children. When it comes to people on the outside, they can come in and they can steal from you and hurt you, harm you. And I think, when you look at elderlies being abused, is it because they abused someone when they were young? We may never know. So I say, treat your daughters and sons, and if you don't have kids, treat your nieces, nephews, the neighbor kids, every kid, you treat them well as long as they're not, if you know anything about planting a plant, just say we planting a tree, and the tree is a young tree, and a young tree you can take and you can bend it. Now saying you plant that tree, and I don't know if you guys know, but most people, when they plant a tree, they always have 2 sticks and have the tree tied to it. And the reason for that is to make sure that that tree is gonna be growing straight up. Now, if you plant a tree and you don't put any anchor into it, and you don't anchor it, it's gonna bend. It's gonna grow with a bend in it, or it's not gonna grow straight up. So, in the same thing with our children, we need to teach them while they're young, because when they grow up and they become 30, 40 years old, they're pretty much set in their ways. There's no way you're gonna change them. So we have to teach them while they're young. We have to teach them to respect, and a lot of us is not doing that. But because we're gonna need these young people. We're gonna need the young people to take care of the people that's getting older. And if you don't treat these children right, what the heck? There's a lot of single parents out there that needed someone to step in, a friend, somebody you can trust. Because with my son, I was a single parent, so with my son, my brother would come in and he would take him and they would do things. And unfortunately, my brother was killed when my son was 10 years old. But he was there for him. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, my newsies, I know it's kind of all over the place, and hopefully I can piece this video together with some sense. But I'm just saying, as we get old, we don't know who's going to be there for us. So we have to teach our kids, and we have to respect the kids, and the kids going to have to learn to respect the adults. Because, like I said, you don't want to be just thrown in a convalescent home, and no one is there to really take care of you. You want to be, if you can, you want to be at home. You want to be with family. But anyway, my newsies. Like I said, we don't know what's going to happen in the future to ourselves. But I think I'm going to go, because I'm going to be all over the place even more. So, my newsies, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It's always free. And if I can say I love you, you can definitely love yourself. Bye.